Welcome back, guys. I'm Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2018. We are in Poland with Ruch Chorzów, and we're finishing off our season against Ruch Chorzów. So let's see how we've done in the last few matches since you've been here. And you can see that I've been a little bit up and down here. I think we played this one. No, we played a home game, didn't we? So we must have played this 3-0 against Legnica here. That looks right. So we finished that off against Bytovia Bytov and 4-2. Good result. You can see we got a goal in the 4th and the 13th. We sure we did that one? Yeah, I guess that was it. 4th and the 13th. Oh, 11th. 4th, 11th, and 13th. That's right. This is the one I was thinking where we got 3 goals right away. Just absolutely put our foot on their throat. Then we got another one coming out of the half. They managed to sneak 2 in towards the end as we kind of lost concentration and stopped caring a little bit. Hameluk got the hat trick. Another one for Kuleweski. Then to prove that we are capable of collapsing to any team in the league, here we go. 4-0. On TV. Was away. They were fighting against relegation, and that got them out of the relegation zone. We were standing on the pitch because somebody pointed towards it. That's about the extent of it. You can see how horrible we were here. One player played well. Everybody else pretty well sucked. Is what it is. So, today we've got Rusovia. So let's go to the match preview here really fast. And because we're thinking about it, let's check the stat pack. And you can see here when allowing a goal first, we've only won 3 times. Oh, that's them. We've only won 4 times. We've lost 13. They clearly have the same problem. When scoring first, we've won 9 and we've only lost 1. Same thing for them. There's just been a few scoring first for them. Against the bottom of the table, we're 9, 4, and 4. Against the top half of the table, we're 4, 2, and 10. Just reversed. So essentially we've done okay against the poor teams as long as we score first, and we've done poorly against the good teams unless we've scored first. Whoever took this picture, it bugs the crap out of me. This is a terrible picture. The blue and the yellows match perfectly here, but it looks like he's got weird shoulder pad things going on. I just don't understand. It's a terrible picture. Here, look. Here at least they changed the depth of focus so the seats blur out behind him and we don't have the red and the blue in equal amounts like here we do. It's just terrible. Just a terrible photo, whoever did that. So that's that. Back to the match preview. Anything else we care about? They've lost 4 out of their last 5. We've been up and down. If we win this, we have the potential to be in 7th place. But we'll probably sit here. But, we're going to be probably 7th or 8th place at the end of this one. We got a couple other teams that are here. I don't think we should really be in 8th place. It's draw, draw, draw. We lose goal differential. Equal points. I'm not sure how we are here, to be honest. But we're going to be here in the middle of the table, essentially. Exactly. So, team selection. Not change anything. You can see we are finally beginning to build up all of these things as our team chemistry kind of grows there, right? And we're beginning to tie those connections. And we've mostly been able to play some teams with, games with these players together. So, team instruction, shorter passing. I told you I'd added that. Drop deeper, stay on feet, dribble less. I guess that's it. Let's get into it, see what happens. Bar Snack. It's a good name. I'm a fan of bar snacks, just in general. Oh, let's slow that down. As you can see, I've been going a little bit fast. It's late at night. Let's make sure that it didn't turn off our replays on us. No. Really struggling to get these videos shot for this week. It's been real grind to get through these. The Return to Glory stuff, pretty fast. It's just with all the leagues on this, it's so slow to work through, and it hasn't been a fun team to play up to this point, so that makes it even more of a grind. Blicky's injured. Let's see if we can get him a goal here before we take... No, he gets completely crushed. That should get us a penalty there. Somebody saw he was injured and went hard on him in the zone there. And because we've got penalties turned on for replays, we actually see that. There we go. We haven't hit any of these this year as far as I can tell. We've missed every single one of them. Apparently we get to see it again. Don't know why. We saw the replay 3 times there. Are we going to get to watch the kick now? There we go. Setla's taking it. First one of the year. We waited till the last game of the season to get a goal, get a penalty kick. That would have been nice. There are a couple games that we would have scored first and just been great, and then turned around and gave up goals instantly afterwards to other teams, and we're on our heels for the rest of it. Let's just take Bilicki off now. It doesn't really matter that much, but we'll give Wisniewski a chance here. Look at that. Dominating possession, but not able to get out of their zone with it. 61% possession, but they just can't go anywhere with it. The one goal, hopefully, we'll do okay. I'm gonna tell them to concentrate, pay attention here, make sure we don't give up a stupid mistake. Now things are beginning to turn around. We've managed to move back into their zone. Setla takes it into Wisniewski, over to Urbacik. Sikora. I wish he would have gone the other direction with it instead of dribbling back down into danger. We have people open on the far side. Setla sees it as well. He gets it to Humelak, who decides to dribble back into the group and then pass it all the way back. Okay, finally we get up to Sloma, which is where it should have been all along. He doesn't make anything happen and then just passes it to some people. Yeah, this is pretty horrible football. Pretty horrible football. There we go. Nope. Sikora, can you make something happen? No, you completely missed Setla, who has to dribble backwards. He gets it into the middle, a header. Humelak, Sloma, there we go. Finished it off, but my God, that was like pulling teeth right there to get them to pass the ball to a useful place. But we'll take it. We're up 2-0. Fans go nuts. Hopefully we got a fair number of them here for this game. Send them out with a happy bit here with our completely average, middle of the pack, weak team. Highly skilled, but mentally weak team. Final game of the Blues here. Home of the Blues. Oh my gosh, beautiful shot there by Gowron. Jeez, just put a fire under that thing. Another replay of that. Takes his time. Sees the man. Bam. Beautiful finish. First touch. There's all sorts of great names you'd come up with if you were just going to play a kind of a Ruch Chorzów series, you know, like a Return to Greatness there. You could be Home of the Blues, clearly. There, the team is the Blues. You could do something like Attacking Movement, since Rux means movement. There's all sorts of ways you could go with this one. Silesian Uprising, right? After those, man, there are so many options for good names for this team. All right. Let's see who's been terrible. Wisniewski hasn't... Well, he's probably not meant to be. Let's just put him as an attacking forward. Take Humelak off. Maybe slide him back down as a support man. Sloma's been good. We put Piegel in for Kuliwiski. Can't because we don't have an under 21. There we go. Yeah, we should. Wisniewski's under 21. Urbanchik hasn't been good either. Let's put Novak in. And start the second half. We do have a 2-1 lead. Let's see if we can hang on to it. They've got absolutely nothing to pay for. They are last place. They are already relegated. They've got nothing, not even pride going on here. Wisniewski. Oh, you missed. Come on, Wisniewski. Turn around. Let's get that back in. We still got a man sitting there. Nope, can't do it. Paprocki grabs that one. That's why Wisniewski hasn't been playing a lot. When you miss an absolute sitter like that, that's not a good way to stay in the match. And he's played a 6-5. So, Sloma and Settler, the only two that are playing well. Everybody else is just ready for vacation. Little do they know, most of them are going to be given their walking papers shortly. So, my plan is I'm going to sit down. I'm going to wait till the end of the month. We'll find out who's still on the books at that point. By the way, I have no scouting budget. They've canceled all my scouting subscriptions as well. I don't know how much money we have in the bank, but we have enough to pay for that. But they've taken all that away, so I can't even scout now. But we're going to wait, see who's on the books and who's not. We are going to instantly transfer list any player who does not have an 11 in both work rate and determination over the age of 20. If they're youngsters and they're close, if one's green and the other's not terrible, you know, like a 14 and an 8 or something like that, then we'll hang on to them because they've got time. We could tutor them or something along those lines, maybe get it up. But everybody else, gone. Anybody that's averaging 4, maybe 5, I'll look to see what the numbers are. Injuries per season, gone, transfer listed. And then we'll see who we have left. We need to bring in at least one high-profile player. Oh, there we go. Who is at least an 11 for work rate and determination, and preferably cheap, if not free, because that's what the board wants. They want high-profile players. So we need to bring at least one. We need to make at least some attempt, and that should be game. And it's just going to depend. We've got so many players out on loan. I really don't have any idea what we have total. I don't think we have much. I think just in general, I've been going through all the, contracts that are up lists, and, it's like a 2 determination. I mean, it's really, really bad. Dressing room. I think that's fair. We weren't very good against a bad team. I mean, they're a relegated team with nothing to play for, and we barely beat them. But nobody played terrible. I don't have, 6-2, 6-3s to blow. So I think we can live with that. I can't believe we've got 2 internationals on our team. That's just horrible. But if they play for a team with some work rate and with some determination, that can average out to some extent. There we go. Somebody had to win the league. Post-match. I don't think it's going to happen. He's not coming back. Final match. There we go. Most players are on vacation mentally. Things could have gone better. We have a lot of work to do. We turned into a fortress. Playing at home is statistically vital. And I say, our fans are great. Our fans showed up every single time. We're second in the league for attendance, even though we're a horrible team. Well, we're an average team. We're just a horrible team to have to manage. Curtin comes down into the season there. He's not getting anything. We reached our yellow card limit. A bunch of people are leaving their agents because they're stuck on this team. Well, they're not going to be stuck on this team for long. Hopefully they get a new good agent because things are about to get interesting for them. This is the joys of a journeyman save, guys. I'm going to go in shortly and turn off maybe some of the lower leagues just to kind of cut it down a little bit. All right. Completion of this season's best 11. Well, I think that's probably... Really? Setla was our best striker. That's not our Setla, I don't think. Well, maybe it is. Let's see. 4 players were considered good enough. Casper was the pick of the 4 players, 51 appearances. Average rating of 6.61. There you go. Best of our players with a 6.61. These players shouldn't be a part of anybody's history. That's my personal opinion. Captain 1, fan player of the season. Wasn't a lot to choose from, to be fair. Goal of the season. Young player of the season was the captain. Should we see the goal of the season? It might have been a good goal. We have scored a few of them. No argument there. Kuliski up to... That feeds it back. We handle it, keep it back in. That was not the best goal of the season. That was pretty weak. Pretty weak. Squad dynamics. I think we've done okay with squad dynamics. Match cohesion's good. Locker room atmosphere is good. That's what they wanted from me. We got our leadership support from here to here. So that's fine. We're down to just 3 concerned players. They're probably all going to be gone. He's unhappy that he was fined after playing terribly. Doesn't understand why when you play terribly that you get held accountable. I think we're going for a mid-table finish. Everybody likes that. I don't care about those because they're going to be gone soon. Into season review. Pleased with overall leadership. That was the highlight. Oh, by the way, after this 0-5 defeat, our players paid our supporters back for their tickets that had traveled for the game. So they paid out £1,000 worth of tickets back to the fans, which was excellent. So I went and told the captain I was really happy with his conduct after that, despite the fact I was just fine the entire team essentially. Injuries. Pretty much all of these people are gone. And a few of these that had lucky years, but in 7 or 8 injuries the year before. Training, there's a couple people whose training's been horrible. They already know they're gone. Preseason start date. I'm going to go for 4 weeks. We'll go in the middle. Hit continue one more time. Go to sleep while we wait for the next day to happen. I tell you, this is what kills you right here. The game gives you no indication that anything's happening. You don't even have a little spinny little deal, right? It just, yep. But it's last day of the season. Anything else? We could part company. We definitely could. We avoided a tax hit because we didn't make a lot of money. Commercial summary. Jersey deal was up. Everything else except broadcast was down. New scouting budget. I can scout again. Board set initial budgets. This is based on what we have coming in. So payroll per week, and I do have a transfer budget, which is awesome. So what we're going to do now is, I'd forgotten. I had something, but we had such a long wait. It's where we finished 7th for the season. It's not too shabby. I'm just delaying while I try to remember what I was going to show. Here's our profile. My level of discipline is still a 4, even though handling team discipline is an 85%. Hopefully that's going to start to go up a little bit. Finances. We're going to look at finances. I don't know. I mean, we weren't terrible. I mean, granted, they did inject like 400,000, 2 injections. I don't remember exactly how much they were. But we still have an overall balance of 1.2. So we would have had an overall balance of 800,000, which isn't too shabby, I don't think. We stayed right along. Profit loss this month, this season. So, profit this month was 735. So for the season was 764. So we'd made £35,000, throughout the season. Not a lot. And then here at the end, we've done okay. And then last season, so a little bit better than last season. I'll take it. Is what it is. So yeah, I think that brings the end of the season. Let's answer the question here from ESPN's Paulo Cello here. Not a lot to say at this stage. That's a lie. He's gone. Oh wait, so what we're going to do here is we are going to show every single player, regardless. I want every player, no matter whether they're on loan or not. We're going to go to, here's a general info, is this one. And let's go ahead, come to the top. We're going to flip. See, this is the type of player we're considering hanging on to if they're not green, right? Because it's a 17-9 and he's brave. His concentration is poor, though. Defensive center, though. He's only 17 years old. There's plenty of time for him to get better. This is the type of player we're going to keep. But look at these determinations. Look at how many players here have less than 5, right? This is abysmal. This is abysmal. mean, we have to get down here before we get to anybody with an 11. And we have a couple that are decent. So this is another player. 17 to, oh, that was who we were already looking at, right? We just flipped it. You know, here's the 13 and 14, right? For another youngster, 16 years old. 11 and 13, 16 years old, right? 13 and 12, 13 and 12, 21 and 20. So these are some players that we could keep. Wish this Brave, these are harsh numbers too, but we can't be too picky at this point. Work rate. We've got a couple players with some decent work rate. Not a lot, but a few. But here we go, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. You know, how many players are 10 and under? You know, more than half the total people we have on the roster have a work rate of under 10, or 10 and under anyway. It's just horrible. Concentration. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 players total out of all these have a concentration of over 10. And there's a 1 for God's sakes. It's horrible. So most of these players are gone. That's just how it's going to be. I'm about to go on my vacation until the 30th. We're going to get everybody fired, and then I'll start to build back up. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I still have a contract. I think I'm doing okay. We should check that real fast. Make sure. I think it said they were still pleased with us, but we should probably check the board really fast so I don't go on vacation and then find out I've been fired. I think that probably makes sense. We've got probably final games of the final weekend, and then up here we're going to have the promotion and relegation playoffs and stuff for the next couple weeks. Come on, nothing's happening. You're not telling me anything. Little circle, something, completing transfers, completing that, completing this. That'd be nice if they just give you little messages telling you what was going on. How long have I been talking? Speaking of messages while things are going on. So let's check board. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Very secure, 67%. No worries there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We will be back next season, which will hopefully be on Monday, with Season 2 in Poland at Ruch Chorzów. Man, I have a hard time with these names. And hopefully we are going to give the fans next season a team they can be proud of. I don't care if they're all 3 stars, as long as they work hard and they're determined. That's all I care about next season. We're going to kind of dig into kind of a squad DNA type of thing. I don't normally feel I have to do it, but this team has just been so bad, so obviously with a negative DNA, that I really think we have to put the focus on a positive DNA this time around. So we'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.